usual remark, but before that, please let me regulate some certain things at the background before it gives me problem. Just hold on a bit. Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Johnathan Chinedu. I will go directly by telling you, making my usual remarks. Please stop referring to these people as the HAUSA Fulani. There is nothing like HAUSA Fulani as a people, as a race, as a nation, as a tribe. They are two different tribes. Two different tribes. The Hausas are very big and populous tribe, whereas the Fulani are very little minority. Very little minority. Do you know, I had somewhere in the news that the Fulani, you know what they are doing? They are establishing a Fulani-phone radio in West Africa. Listen, you know, when you hear certain things, you think it's a joke. You know, as we have Anglophone, have Francophone, the Fulani, they are busy establishing their nation, and that their Fulani nation is to subdue others. People don't understand their work, what the Fulani means to people. What the Fulani, their ambition is to subdue you, colonize you, as they are doing in Nigeria. That is why they are using the resources in Nigeria. They lay their hands on Nigeria resources, sponsoring they call it Fulani phone. It's true. It's true. Make your research. It's true. They say they are establishing a radio. That in order to talk with their Fufude, they talk to every Fulani. They call it, they are establishing Fulani phone in West Africa, or in Africa in general. So they are distinct. Where do they get money funds doing this? It's in Nigeria, in your backyard, in our land. People don't understand what we are fighting against. They don't understand. When you call them the House of Fulani, you are even doing the house as a very big disservice, because they don't have the same character. The Fulani, you see, I'm telling you, they are very mischievous, nepotistic in nature, very treacherous and trickish. People used to, misunderstand them, call, the house all calling them the Hausas. When they see Hausa, they think they are Fulani. They call them Hausa Fulani. You are wrong. The Hausas, they don't have problem. Unless those that have been corrupted, their bloodlines have been corrupted by the Fulani. A pure Hausa man have no problem. I'm telling you, it's truth. They don't have problems. But every bad quality is in the Fulani. You don't understand. They are establishing Fulani phone in Africa, which is no more, as you are answering Anglophone. Oh, I'm English speaking. The other one is Francophone, French speaking. The other one is Lusophone, Spanish speaking and Portuguese speaking. The Fulani, they are laughing you. They maintain who they are. And that is what I put the other day: resistance, dominance. This world, as I said before, is a free world. You do what is good for you if you can resist it, if you can be able to, continue being consistent. The Fulani, they are letter by letter, they are doing the way they are going. Believe you me, if this had it been not for Ipob, let me tell you one thing: in the next 100 to 200 years, you will see our land ravaged. Everywhere is Fulani controlling everything. Our great grandchildren will be calling them, oh, these are our masters. They will be bowing down to them. They will forget the history that there was a time that there were races, Igbo race, that were very hardworking. The same way we are now speaking of Hausa hardworking as history. That is why when you wake up in the morning, kneel down and thank God for Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God for him and pray for him. Because what he did is something that, raising awareness, that is the highest thing you can do for people. Raising awareness, making people to understand that they are in danger, making people to understand the situation they are in. Awareness. Just like when fire is burning in a house, somebody is in a room, he didn't know, maybe on music high, he was in air condition, he locked all his rooms, enjoying, dancing, music was blaring. Somebody will just come, hey, so start knocking at the door, boom, 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 boom. Do you understand that you're in danger? Do you understand? Immediately, once the person hears that heavy noise, the person will open the door, albeit in all the smoke, he will run away, run out, and he will owe his life to that person that saved him. That because he raised awareness that there is danger, or there was danger, which he didn't know. Otherwise he would have been consumed. That is raising awareness. You might be playing, joking, eating, whereas danger surrounds you, you don't know. I hope you remember what happened to our people in 1966. People were mothers, slaughtered like animals. Our people, Biafrans, were slaughtered in the north. People that didn't know what happened. People that were not aware that there was danger because they were ignorant of their situation, of the political situation in the country. They were doing buying and selling, going their normal businesses, going their school, teaching. Doctors were, oh no, we are good here. Not knowing that they didn't understand the political situation in the land. That is ignorance. And they say it didn't concern me. What have I to do with the situation in the government? Well, it is for them, not knowing that he himself is in danger. That is what our leader have done, to tell us the truth about our situation. Now it's for us to collectively do something about it as human beings, and that is what we are doing. Therefore, please stop calling these people Hausa Fulani. You are helping the Fulani by referring to who Hausa is calling them, amalgamating, forcing them together with the Hausas. Though the Fulani, they confuse and deceive the Hausas to death, they turn them into street beggars. Do you understand that? They turned the Hausas into street beggars. But today, the Fulani today, now they are forming their own Fulani phone. That's their nationality. Fulani phone, Fulani. When you are busy answering another person's identity, oh, you're Nigerian. They are busy underground creating their own nation. Consolidating their own nation. That is colonization. Do you know that? Do you think that the British colonized our land under one day? They came through just like this, exactly like this. No. They arrived, and people were surprised. Which kind of people are these? They said, no, we come for peace. So yeah, just they started learning some of our ways of life. Maybe Ipob, doing different things, and people were laughing. Man, they said, no, we are together. Okay, just allow us. We need the land to stay, to build, just to sleep for the night. And our people say, this will go. They give them little by little. It didn't take one day. It took years, if not decades. Little by little, they were encroaching. Oh, we come for business. Oh, no, we have to live side by side. No, we come to sell. Look at Miro, look at Chinedu. Before you know, now they took hold of everything. Start making lives of our people miserable. That is what the Fulanis are doing. They are consolidating. Through politics, they are consolidating. Now in Nigeria, they can boldly do anything they want. They carry guns as they want in our land. No, they are above the law. Because they feel that they have consolidated. And they are still doing it. Because they can use your so-called governors in order to kill you. They can use your people in order to deal with you. And those people, they will think that they are doing, they are doing something good. Some of them, anyway. But most of them, they know what they are doing. That they are tools in the hands of the Fulani. Please stop calling them the Fulani, the HAUSA Fulani. Call them their names. The Fulani are very a minority tribe that is there controlling everybody. It's not normal. It's not normal. This is why we are doing what we are doing. Because when we look at why we are doing what we are doing, why are we scattered all over the world? People say no, everybody in Nigeria is suffering, every part of Nigeria is suffering the same thing. I said no. Even in Southeast or Biafra land, in Nigerian statistics, our land is the most progressive, where people live more better, yes. But what is there is that thing they say living better for us is nothing. We want to exploit our capacity, which we are not given in Nigeria. That is the thing. You cannot tell me because Fulani, they are beggars. You people are hardworking. And the Fulanis are beggars. Now, why are you complaining? We complain because that hardworking, we should be more higher. We should be competing like countries like Japan, South Korea. But lo and behold, we are still there trying to, be called, okay, let us work together. Somebody from Jigawa who is called to enter Unity School, Nigerian school, Nigerian Federal School. Now, you see our person, we need to score almost 200 and something points, and you are telling me that it is normal. Quota system is killing us because we are not given the same opportunity. We are restoring our nation whereby everybody will be given equal opportunity. That thing you can do it, no limitation. As far as you are the best, take it. That is what we are fighting for. Not everywhere is marginalized. No, you are wrong. People get it wrong all the time in what we are doing. the situation we are, no matter that Nigerian standard, they say, okay, Igbo man is high in the situation, but we don't want to measure in Nigerian standard. It's just like a jet fighter trying to compete with what do you call it, moblet motorcycle. Now because you have moblet, now the jet fighter has to be grounded and be pushed. You know, you push the jet fighter so that it will be rolling, and now you say, okay, we are equal. No, don't worry. The jet fighter never gives you his capacity, his capability. Nigeria is weighing us down. Do you understand that? Nigeria is weighing us down. They are just as our leader said, that Nigeria, you know, the Almajiris, they sit down, they bring down everybody to their level. And that is a problem to us. Now you have people that are in our land that are feeding on this thing. Because of this thing, they are feeding. They are gaining on this thing. Now they want everybody, no, cool down, we have to achieve it later by later. And we say no. Because we are not wired like that. We are not created like that. We are created to fly. But you are making us to crawl. It's impossible. It's not normal. We shouldn't accept it because we are human beings. Our system and your system is not the same. Nigeria is weighing us down. We are trying our best, but that our best is nothing. In Nigeria, it cannot do nothing. Nothing. We should be who we are and allowed to be who we're supposed to be. That is what we are clamoring for, so that we can excel. Because we are just like jet fighter, MiG fighters, now trying to compete with moblet. You know, moblet that can go only highest, it goes 30 kilometers an hour, 30 or 40 highest. But you see jet fighters that can go Mach 2. Up to going to 2,000 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to complete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us. He said, I will be riding and you will be pushing your jet fighter. I will be rolling. Now that jet fighter is useless. In Nigeria, we become useless. That is why we are not good enough in Nigeria. But if we go outside, you know, anything we excel and go more and more. Because Nigeria is killing us. Nigeria is killing our talents. If we don't do something about it, you know, the unborn generations will come and now become acclimatized to the Nigerian system and be almajirized. That is what they want in Nigeria, so that everybody will take that position of almajiri, you know, just start now going slowly, just like as I said, jet fighter and moblet or bicycle. Now you don't run. No, you are so fast. Don't run. Let everybody be going like that. We don't run. No electricity. The electricity that once you give, if we have our nation, in the next 6 months we have electricity 24/7 everywhere. But in Nigeria you cannot achieve it, and that thing is killing us. Do you know how many jobs Biafrans will create if we have ordinary electricity 24/7? Do you know about that? Do you know that this is a very big conspiracy in order to keep us down? Do you know quota system? Do you know what it does to us? When you go, they tell you, say, no, your state have been the quota for your state have been completed. So even if you are a genius, you go away. Go with your talent, go and die. Tomorrow on the street they say you hurt you. They will kill you. That is how we are dying. Nigeria is killing us, our people. We should support and be doing something about it, because this is about our collective survival. Please let us be doing the right thing. Stop calling them the House of Fulani. Let me go straight to the submission of my today's topic. My today's topic, it says, national interest presides over personal interest. I'm talking about national interest. First of all, when you talk about nation, you know, they wrongly call Nigeria a nation. Nigeria is never a nation. Nigeria is a contraption, which they put a contraption, which they call a country, a contraption even, amalgamated contraption. A nation is a large body of people united. Listen, that key word, united by common. I think I have a problem. I don't know what is happening. I have problem with. I don't know that I was off, but I think that I'm now restored. I hope people can now hear my voice. Sometimes I don't know what is happening. Sometimes, honestly, when you are speaking, you think that you are going out. I don't know that you are no more going out, but I think it's restored because my system is showing me green. Before it was showing me another thing, yellow. I didn't know. Please, I need confirmation that my voice is now coming out. I need confirmation. This is something I don't understand. I need confirmation, please, that my voice is coming out clear, because we don't need no distraction. It happens anyway. My system now is showing me green. I need confirmation that my voice is coming out. Please just inbox me. Please. I need confirmation that my voice is coming out. Let me check. Let me check. It's okay. Yes. Yes, it's okay. Okay. Let me see. It's okay. Okay. People are confirming that my voice is clear. Yes, it should. Because no, it's going and coming. I don't know. What is the problem? What is the problem? I am honestly, I don't really understand what is the problem. I think he has gone again. He has gone again, I think. Please. What is the system doing? Everything here is correct, but the system is looping, going out and coming in. I don't know what's the problem. I don't know. I don't know. Please, I don't know. Please. Okay. It's very clear. Yes, it's very clear. It's going. It has come back. Please bear with me anytime that this thing you let me know, because it's very clear now. So now, as I was saying, before, the topic of my submission. The topic of my submission today says national interest presides over personal interest. National interest presides over personal interest. Our national interest should preside or have precedence over personal interest. Please. That is the topic of my submission. I'm trying to make sure that my voice is coming out, of which it is. Okay. You know, people falsely call Nigeria a nation. It's not. Sometimes when you listen to people that you know better, and you hear them calling Nigeria our nation, it becomes laughable. I'm telling you, it becomes laughable. Nigeria is not a nation. Nigeria is a contraption. It's a creation, a foreign creation imposed on people. Contraption. That is it. Do you know the way that Australia came to that part of the world and imposed themselves on the tribes there, the Aborigine, named them Australia, start killing and displacing indigenous people. That is what's happened in Nigeria. But the difference is that British, they didn't stay in Nigeria. Rather, they came. You know what they committed in Nigeria is horrible. You never see it any other place. If they are there, they come to Nigeria and stay there. It's another thing altogether. We believe, okay, they conquered us, and they stay. They are here with us. It will be highly palatable. But coming to form a country, force you to be in a country with others that you are not supposed to be, dwarfing your growth. That is crime against humanity. It's called Britain. In short, people, I don't know where radical lawyers are. They should sue Britain for even creating Nigeria. I'm telling you honestly. Because they committed cultural genocide. Making people imposing identity that is not for them. Foreign identity. Everybody is hustling to be Nigerians. And that thing is hurting everybody. Do you understand? So, today I'm talking about national interest presiding over personal interest. You know, a nation, simple definition of a nation is a large body of people united by common descent. Listen, history, culture, or language, inhabiting a particular country or territory. Do you understand? A nation must, you know, one of the characteristics is it must be united by either common descent or at least one or all of above. One of these or all of the above. Common descent, that is common ancestry, common history, common culture, common language, inhabiting a particular place or country. You must be, you must be united in one of these at least. But in Nigeria, do we have all this? No. What do we have in common with the Fulani? Nothing. No, I say nothing, nada, nient, nothing. And you are calling us, we have to be one country with them. Is it not absurd? We are imposing on people to sue British government for committing cultural genocide in Africa, in Nigeria, in a place they call Nigeria today. I don't know where are the radical lawyers. We're supposed to do this. Because they formed the country, they forced people to become, they should have been there. Britain should have been inhabiting in Nigeria. I know that, yes, all of us are there. They conquered us, they are there. Instead of being there by proxy, they left. You know, once you are not on ground, you can commit any atrocity. It doesn't concern you. Do you think that at least if the British are leaving, you will have white people British? that have been living in our land, do you think that they will allow oil to be drilled in that way, damaging the environment? Do you think that they will allow it? Because it will be affecting them no matter what. They will never allow it. That is why I say they committed cultural genocide, environmental genocide. They are still committing. Now, as I say, the nation is a large body of people united by common descent, history, culture, or language, inhabiting a particular country or territory. Let me tell you this. Our personal, I can compare this nation and personal interests with our national interests. When I talk of nation, no, please do not call Nigeria, because Nigeria is not a nation. It's not our nation. We are being forced to be Nigerians. We have tried since 1914. It cannot work. It cannot work. We tried everything to be Nigeria, but it cannot work. That is why we are going back to take our natural identity, identify with the people that we are naturally bound together as a nation. That is Biafra. And others should do the same. The Duduwa should do the same. The other people, Karafa Republic, should do the same in the Middle Belt. IRM Republic, they should do the same. Because these are nations that are being bound in that quagmire called Nigeria. You know, our personal interests and our national interests. Let me make these comparisons. You see, in a body, you're a human being. Your body is comprised of millions, if not billions, of cells. Cells, the unit of life, cell. That your body is working is because of billions of cells that is in your body, each performing its activities. Our cells are useless without the body, and our body is made up of billions of cells. Therefore, in as much as you are called a human being, talking, walking, as I'm talking now, I am doing this, I'm a body, and this body comprises of billions of cells. Some of those cells form organs, different organs. But I'm a body. When they tell you what is your identity, you bring out your identity is your body, is who you are. But inside you, you have billions of cells that is functioning in unison. That is how we're supposed to be our national interests and personal interests. You are nobody without a nation. You are nobody. You are nobody without a nation. Do you understand that? You are nobody without a nation. If you want, you can be successful, you can be individually, you can be successful and very gallant and very handsome or very beautiful, but without a nation, you are nobody. Because once people will ask you, where do you come from? And there the stuttering will start. Do you understand that? Oh, you're a billionaire in the United States. Now they ask you, but where do you come from? You start stuttering. I'm from Africa. They say, where in Africa? Where is your nation? No, Nigeria. Oh no, you'll be stuttering, stammering, because you know that your nation is not there. They force you into a contraption which you didn't belong. That is why I say, when a body dies, a lifeless body, when a body dies, the cells becomes useless. When a body, a human being dies, so the cells, they are no more working, they becomes useless. Death will come through the season of the heart, and thereby other cells will die and rotten. They will no more function. The cells become useless. That is exactly what happens in Nigeria. Nigeria is dead. Nigeria have been, people have been trying to make Nigeria be alive, but unfortunately it's rotten. That is why people now, Nigerians now with money, they go overseas and buy nationality, citizenship. In Malta, in Cyprus, even in the US, everywhere, they have money they buy. Because they know that their nation, they don't have a nation. Their natural nation is dead. Or their contraption, which they force them to be, is dead. Instead of them to revive their natural nations, they think that going to take another nationality will solve the equation. Let me tell you, God created human being for us to be creative. Do you understand? For us to do things by ourselves. When you bear a child, as a baby, you give her a breast, you give her breast. It will be sucking breast. At a time you say no, you are both sucking breast, you stop. I stops. He start walking. He start walking, standing, walking, going to school. Maybe the first day the child goes to kindergarten, and you'll be crying, and you'll be petting him or her. You'll be petting him, and after a time, he will be accustomed to going to school, and he will love it. He will be growing. Reaching to some stage, maybe sometime in the kindergarten or in the primary school, if you come and complain to you that somebody beat me, you take over, you say, why should somebody beat you? You go and report to the teacher. But a time comes in the university, you cannot complain any longer because you tell her, you are of age. Stop complaining to me. Do something about yourself. It's not everything that I can do, I should be doing for you. Do you see how God created human beings? At the early time, things were happening, miracles were there, even angels were working with human beings, helping human beings as a baby. But this time around, human beings have matured. But it is only in Africa, in Nigeria, that people are still calling for divine intervention. Oh God, give us electricity. Oh God, let this road be done. Oh God, we pray. And they are praying for something that could be done by them, by human beings. That is why I tell you, without a nation, you don't exist as a human, as a single person. It doesn't matter, be a billionaire. It doesn't matter anywhere you are. Without your nation, you don't exist. That is why people are trying to get identity at least. If your identity is rotten, you are nothing. That is why Nigeria, once you hold Nigerian passport, it doesn't matter whether you are Dangote. Go at the airport and bring out your identity. The way people are respecting you, you never, maybe you are in the flight, people are respecting you, you are talking, they never know really who you are. But when you are in the line, you bring out your passport. That green passport, that is a tug of war. It starts. The way people, they look at you, they tell you, please sir, move this side, stand there. Why? It's not about you, because you are just like a cell working in the body. The body is sick, the body is rotten, so it will affect every single cell in the body. Do you understand that? That is why our national interest should preside over your personal interest. People don't understand this in our land. That is why they put their personal interest above our national interest. Do you think that people putting their lives in line in order to rescue their nation, in order to build their nation, do you think that they are crazy? Just imagine, do you think that Mandela and co, all of them that are jailed and others that are killed, that were killed in South Africa, that they were crazy? Don't you think that Nelson Mandela could have been, he could have worked together with the apartheid government? He was a bright lawyer. He could have been working with them, collaborating with them, living good as a person. But he knew that he cannot do that because his nation is rotten. Do you understand that? He cannot collaborate with foreigners in order to put to perpetual shame his nation. In Nigeria, they tell you government work, they carry him for head. You carry him for back so that if he heavy, you throw out. It's only in Nigeria you hear these kind of things, because they know that Nigeria is imposed and imposed identity to everybody. Do you understand that? Therefore, why we are doing what we are doing is to restore our identity, is to restore our dignity. Our identity is our nation. Do you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is crazy when he laid his life, when he sacrificed his life and the lives of his parents for the restoration of a nation that we should be proud of? If he wants, he can be, he's a bright person. He's a British citizen before even instituting Radio Biafra, London. He's a British citizen. He could be living like others, making merry, making money. But we know and understand that, look, if I don't do this, my nation, I don't have a nation, I will be classified with the same thing they classify others. Do you understand? That is why he know that, look, we should first of all put our national interests, have a nation first. Because when you have a nation, the cells are lively. When you have a good body, when you are in gym, you treat yourself, you're okay, you do your exercises, eat well, healthy food, the cells will be working very well. That is the same thing. Like I said the other day, you can be a reverend father that knew no sin right from birth till your age, maybe you are 50 years or 60 years. But because you have a Nigerian passport, imagine how shameful. You will bring your Nigerian passport, they will check, I'm a reverend, they see that you are a reverend father. But they will still tell you, please stay there, because we never can tell. You might be a terrorist. You might be a terrorist. That is pretending to be a reverend father. Why are they doubting you? Because of the nation, the country you call, the place you call your country is sick and rotten. That is why the whole cells are sick. Do you understand? But you see, once you carry American passports as an American citizen, you travel. Maybe that person is an ex-convict. He was a killer. Maybe he served jail for 20 years and came out and was issued passport and traveled. At the point of entry to that country, once he bring out his passport, American passport, no questions, because the body is healthy. That is why the cells, it doesn't matter. Even if each cell, one cell is weak, the body makes it, makes it look better, look good, and that person will be respected. But later we then know that this person you are seeing is a sinner, is a criminal. But because the body is good, the body, the nation, his identity, his country is good, they cover him. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm saying? That is why it is good, if it's for the interest of everybody, for everybody to engage in this sacrifice for national interest. You see people that are trying to put their private personal interests above their nation. These are very bad individuals. Look at our land today. Look at our land today. You see the governors. What the idea is to try to maintain Nigeria. After all, the other day, Dave Omi, he said that they are there to uphold the tenets of the Nigerian Constitution. They are not there to do the wishes of the people. How can somebody stupidly say so? That is what they are doing. They don't care whether all their people are being slaughtered and killed. As far as they are maintaining their personal interests, their political position, it doesn't care, it doesn't matter. And you see people that are lining up on this. When you see what Wazirike said, I watch the statements, the latest statements, and I really know that there are some Igbo people that are sick. I'm telling you honestly. You know, before he supported the killing of our people in Ipob. God Almighty. He supported the killing of people in Ipob. He said that, you know, why he started the Biafra from 1999 is for the killing of our people in the north. But now he has memorandum of understanding with the northerners that they no more be killed. And everything is over, it's okay. But he never tell you about why we don't have we are neglected nationally, that we are marginalized, that they put ceiling in our limit. I mean, they put ceiling as our limitation. No, all those ones, they don't care. That the slaughter is, after all, you know what was he say? He said, no, they can even kill you. They can, that the killing has stopped, killing of Igbos have stopped. Although sometimes they can kill just very few. So look at how somebody is equating people's lives. They can just kill some very few Igbos, just very few. It can happen. They can rape our women, few women in the bushes. That is not a cause for alarm. It doesn't matter. All these things can happen. And you start looking at people. Sometimes when people in that Zoom, when they speak, you wonder how their mentality is. Do you know that a life is what you cannot value one single life? Do you know how we took America? Do you know the resources it took America to organize in order to rescue one person, only one person, being kidnapped in northern part of the zoo? Do you know what it took them? Do you know that the risk are there that some people can be killed, could be killed in that operation, but they did it because one life is equivalent to everything. You understand? You cannot give value to one life. There is no option. You understand me? So, what am I saying here? That these people, they put their personal interests. Over the national interest, our national collective interest. Do you understand me? They put their personal interest as far as they have arrived. He have his hotels everywhere, taking his rents. They are, he don't care now. He's okay. He's a professional freedom fighter. Anywhere things that they will call him, he will make statement, and that is it. Do you see how our people are selfish? And that selfishness is demonic. They don't see things as at a broader level. There is this thing I want to play for you, so that you understand. There is this lady that was, you say she was harassed by police in Aba. It's a journalist, and she was talking the story. Please, I want to say something. I want us to understand something here. Listen.
And nothing has been done to the man who did this to me. They were stopped by some police officers around the hill in Abia State. These men asked us where we were coming from and why we were out that late. We told them that we were coming from church and that we were on our way home. These men said we should come down from the bus. A pregnant woman who was sitting close to me, because I was sitting at the back with my family, and then the woman too. said they should allow her go home, that she was tired, that she was coming from church. Before I knew what was happening, a policeman dragged this pregnant woman out of the bus. A pregnant woman. And that was when I spoke up and I said, no, you don't handle a woman like that, let alone a pregnant woman. As we were still talking about it, a police woman came and started boxing this pregnant woman. I'm talking about folded her hands and started boxing her, saying she was not the first person to be pregnant. As a matter of fact, that she has been pregnant before. This female officer was identified as Norma. While I was still trying to settle this case, they already dragged another man from the vehicle into the police station. As soon as I realized that, I turned around and I ran into the police station, following them. And I told the police officers that, I told them, I'm a journalist, and I am telling you that there is nothing, no crime that any of us in this vehicle have committed. We are coming from church. I identified myself as a journalist, yet it did not matter. I had my ID card that said I was working with Magic FM, Abba. I had my national identity card that proves that I am a normal Nigerian, a legitimate Nigerian. It didn't matter. They dragged this man into their detention. I was still trying to talk when another police officer from behind with a cane started flogging me and did all of these things to me. What crime did I commit that I said this man did not commit anything, let him go? This officer dragged me out of the place, tore my clothes, exposed my bottom to the world. Oh.
Let me stop here. You know why I play this? There are things I want to bring out from here. For people that are saying that no, we are not killed, only very few. From time to time anyway, some Igbos could be killed, some of our women could be raped. It doesn't matter. For you to understand how bad these people are. This lady was given her testimony, or what should I call her, report about what happened. She was in a bus. This thing happened. The lady is a journalist. You know, there's one mentality I see about in Nigeria. They don't see you as a human being. Rather, they look at your ego first, who you are. This lady thought that being a journalist will save her. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe, let me suppose, maybe, when they were killing Ipob in Aba, shooting them, maybe she might be one of the people that was saying, oh, it's Ipob, just kill them. Do you see the reason why you should fight evil, injustice? It doesn't matter where it is taking place and who is the victim. Because that evil, that injustice will grow into a monster and it will affect you tomorrow. Do you see the reason why our leader was defending even Boko Haram suspects while in Kuje prison? I will not cease to be talking about this, because this is who we are and who we should be. For people that are saying that there is calm in the land, do you know how if I go on, he said the police officers Some of them are from this SARS that we are so-called disbanded, and they sent them there. Now, a police woman was hitting a pregnant woman for nothing. She know her belly bulge, she's pregnant. The woman was complaining that, please, I want to go home, I'm tired. That's a pregnant woman. One police woman just enters, I start boxing the woman, the lady, the pregnant lady on the stomach. That is it only you that is pregnant, that have been pregnant. I've been pregnant. Do you see the demons that we have in Nigeria, in our land? Do you see the reason why our leader organized this Eastern Security outfit? Do you see that? Because this woman, he said, if I continue the clip, he said that today, those people, they are still walking around. Nothing happened to no person to complain to. Because she was thinking that if she brought out her ID card as a journalist, hey, I'm a journalist, it will save her. God Almighty. They don't see you as a human being. They see you as he's a politician. Okay, they respect you. They let you go because you're a politician. He's a journalist. They let you go. But once you are not all this, you're hoodlum. Miscreants, kill him. Nigeria is killing us. Nigeria don't respect our lives. That is why we are digging out to bring out our natural identity, who we are. Do you think that in Biafra land, this kind of women will be molested by security officers? Do you see it possible? What is happening in Nigeria is genocide, secret one. You know, our people, she is reporting it because she has access to Facebook and all the social media. What about others? What about that pregnant woman? Maybe she don't even have smartphone. That is why we should put our national interest above our personal interest. Because we get land first, we get our nation first, so that we as human beings, now individuals, we can suffice, we can advance, we can move on and live normal lives. Without getting our nation, you cannot live normal life in Nigeria, because Nigeria is an identity imposed on us from foreigners. The motive of the foreigners in instituting Nigeria, imposing it on us, is not for you to advance. It's not for you to advance. It's for them to exploit you, to kill you, to make sure that you remain backwards, to make sure that they use Fulani hegemony to deal with everybody. That is what is happening. But it's a pity that anybody that steps on, look at Owazike. Now he's Owazike. I knew when Owazike, the Masop, they were performing wonders, even confronting the security men in the military. I heard about it that time. I wasn't a member, no way. But today, he said he has achieved now because of his selfish interest now is above national interest. That is why black race are suffering. That is why we are suffering as a people. But if people can understand that, look, without you having a nation, an identity, you are nothing. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you are a billionaire, you are just like a bastard that doesn't know your father. It's the same thing. It is when you have your nation, it will be gidiban. Do you think that you carry Nigerian passport, a Japanese with a Japanese passport, do you think that they will accord you the same respect in another country? Come on, you are joking. You are joking. Where a Japanese pass, you yourself, maybe the Japanese will be shabby and short as they used to be. Shabby, short, maybe it can be shabby, it doesn't matter. You and him now, maybe you are in Morocco, for example, you landed in a neutral country. Once you present your Nigerian passport, you'll be kept aside as a criminal has come. A Japanese, even they will be begging him to enter. Don't worry. How many you want to stay? How many months? He said, no, I just want to stay 1 week. They said, no, we have many places. You can even stay for 3 months, no problem. They'll be begging him because they know that his nation is healthy, the body is healthy, and he will be proud. But you, maybe even you personally, you have money than that person, but you don't care because your body is rotten, your nation is rotten. Therefore, the cells in the body becomes useless. The smell. That is how it is. So that is why all of us should join hands together in order to make this our quest a reality. Forget about the shenanigans. Forget about those that are working for foreigners. Forget about the political class that put their interests, selfish interests above our national interests. After they will do one thing or the other, they say, once it comes to election, they still use money, do anything to stifle, to make sure that the people dwindle. That is why people are running away from our land, because you cannot see your level in our land. Therefore, you have to go outside where the policy, where there is policy for everybody that can work hard, that can do anything to survive as far as you have the brain to do it. But in Nigeria, you have the brain, they will kill you. How many people have Nigerian police and military, have Nigerian forces killed? How many do they kill every month? People that can do something. Look at, have we forgotten about, what is this, Zog, Engineer Zog? Have we forgotten about it? How he died somebody that never succeeded, I should say, because he died with his invention. He invented a vehicle that if it is in another country, I'm telling you before God and man, by now almost every family in that country will be having a car, very cheap car that doesn't have to go on petrol. It doesn't as the thing is moving by itself. The engine is powering itself. So you continue driving it. It could be driven for 50 to 100 years. More than 80% of the parts are built locally, sourced locally. But Nigeria destroyed it. All these people, they will not tell you all these things. These people that tell you that now why because they are killing our people in the north. That is why I have written a memorandum of understanding with Shetima, with the northerners, so that they will not kill us. And they are ends it. Now everybody what about your invention? What about you as a human being? Your capacity? Do they understand that, look, we Biafrans, we are comparing us to the Fulani, we are just like jet fighter, even rockets that is trying to, somebody that has bicycle rider is trying to compete. Let us, draw the rockets back so that we roll the rocket instead of firing it. We roll the rocket so that they will be going the same level with the bicycle. That is number one injustice for that matter. They subdued our creativity. They make sure that we become our people, our new generations now enter into cultism. People become pastors now like water. That is what they are pushing us back to the dark ages. That is the grand agenda. You don't know. You think that what we are doing, you think that it is something only physical. Our leader understood this, where we are heading to. We are heading into abyss, into perdition with Nigeria. This name Nigeria, we are heading into abyss. Our political elites, they don't care because they are okay. They send their children to overseas universities, to overseas schools. They have the money, they can do anything. That is not their problem. So you can suffer and die. That is not your problem. That is not their problems. Do you see the reason why you should support this Eastern Security Outreach? Because we need to start from the base. And the base is to giving our people sense of security. Security, like this lady that complained, that was crying. No person is hearing her cry. No person. She have nowhere to complain to. Even she came out, what of others? After she said that if I did be now, imagine that I'm a man, that they would have taken me, dragged me into and even killed me. Do you know how many of our boys every day they kill just for nothing? Just for nothing. Do you understand that? Nigeria is killing us. We need to prioritize, put our national interests above our private personal interests. And that is, in that way we can succeed. And that is what we are doing. Let me tell you one thing, that what our leaders have instituted, it is there to stay. It is there to stay. Eastern Security Outreach. Some people are calling it Southeastern Security Outreach. It is not that. It is Eastern Security Outreach. The unification of our people is the priority. Because, you know, I said it, I put it yesterday about visions. Divide and conquer. That is one weapon that the Fulani have used. It's a very potent one. Do you know why the Fulani are afraid of Mazen and the Kano and Ipob? Because they know that we are restoring things right from grassroots. We come from the grassroots. We are, you know, our unity is their nightmare. Our unity is their nightmare. Why the Fulani? They are trying to form, they are trying to do their, what do you call it, Fulani form in West Africa, or in Africa in general. That Fulani is their nationality. They don't care about the nationality, various imposed countries by the Europeans. Do you see how smart politically they are? Whereas they are imposing you to be Nigerian, be a good Nigerian. You know what they are going to tell? They tell our so-called political governors in the south, in the east, both south and southeast. Are you a good Nigerian? If you're a good, show yourself as a good Nigerian. Do you support Nnamdi Kanu? Be a good Nigerian. For how long are you going to be a good Nigerian? Now they will bring military in our land. But do you know that they kidnapped more than 600 students, boys in Katsina? No, you don't know. How many cars? We said it yesterday. How many cars or Marco Polo buses that can carry these people? Just imagine. No military. They didn't send military there. Another news. There is another news in Niger State. They kidnapped how many? Armed thugs attack security meeting in Kaduna. Okay, that one is okay, or is there too? Up to 100 of them attacked where they are doing their meeting. Gunmen kidnapped 22 in Niger State. All these places, they are not sending operatives. But the IGP orders immediate deployment of SWAT operatives to Southeast. Who is deceiving you here? And you see our people, they are using our people, Igbos, Southeasterners, Southerners, in order to fight their own people. That is what Gowon said. He said, did I know this? Had I been that I understood the Igbos? When he talk about Igbos, he talk about Biafrans, because that is what they call every Biafran Igbo. Whether you are from Ejo, whether you are from Ubibio, whether you are from Igala, they call everybody Igbos. It's true. He said, had it been I understand these people, the Biafrans, I wouldn't have spent this huge sum of money to buy weapons to fight, to people dying. I will just give this money to few Igbos, few Biafrans, and they will do the dirty job for me, and they will do it better. And that is what they are going to do now. You see all of them coming up. Wazirika have surfaced. Number one, gone for hire, mercenary. That is who they are. Filthy, I call them filthy human beings. I don't care about their money. They are smelling filthy human beings. When they are there, only they are powerful fight to be used to fight against their own people. They are the people giving even the Fulani the ideas, the way to conquer us. That is who they are. Look at the governors, all of them. This lady that are crying in social media is a journalist. He's learned. That is why he is able to come on social media. What of others? What of thousands of others every blessed day that cannot come out in order to talk? They die silently. Many of them are disfigures. That pregnant woman, do you know what? Maybe she will die. Maybe she can have abortion. And the highest thing they will do, they will go there now and start praying. Oh God, they'll carry her to church. Oh God Almighty, people are perishing because of lack of knowledge. This is time. I'm telling you, if we miss this time, it comes, our leader, this gift from God, divine gift, comes once in a million years. I'm telling you. It's just like when they are doing NSAS protests. Our leader was there. He was encouraging them. People will know that. And he said, if you fail, it's not going to be good. And eventually they failed. And today, after they say, seventh, we are going to start. You don't give. I said that you don't give rendezvous for revolution. Any person that tell you we are going to start revolution tomorrow, he's just trying to achieve one other thing or the other. That is not true. Revolution starts spontaneously. It's a spontaneous reaction to one injustice being meted out to a citizen. That is how revolution starts. You don't give a rendezvous, you don't give appointment. Okay, next month, in the 2nd of next month, but you are joking. You are joking. Where is the answer second wave? Oh, seventh. Because people don't understand what it means to be a citizen of a good nation. People don't understand that. When you are a citizen of a healthy nation, now you rejoice. That is why people lay their lives in order to build a viable, vibrant nation. And that is what we are doing. And we are going no more backwards. The Eastern Security outfit has come to stay. Whether you yab from here till tomorrow is not important. We are ready to lay our lives. Do they know how many millions of people, even outside, abroad, living abroad, that is ready to do one thing or the other? They don't think that this is 1967 to 1970. We are living in a world today that anything can happen anywhere. I'm telling you. So it is high time for each and every one of you hearing my voice, Biafrans, in order to rise up and support spontaneously what our leader has instituted. What he has instituted. We should give kudos to whom kudos is due. Because once you build a healthy nation, you will see the whole cells, the whole body, everybody will be healthy. You will be proud of your country, of your nation. Who is proud of Nigeria? Nobody. All these things they are processing, they are patriotism, this and that. These are criminals. I think the other day, if I can bring it out, there is one Fulani man they caught, is it in Kenya, with almost $1 million in cash. In Kenya, is it Kenya or either Kenya or Ethiopia? Transiting, they are going to Dubai. These are people that will preach to you how they love Nigeria, how Nigeria is, but they are criminals, looting everywhere dry. Listen. We should come out as one man in order to sponsor, in order to support what our leader is doing. It doesn't matter whether, don't say I'm not an IPOB member, this and that. What he's doing, we are trying to build, restore back our nation that we should be proud of. That we are going, our generations coming will be proud of this nation. The way people are proud of America, the American citizens are proud of America. People that built America, they are all gone. Do you understand? So what I'm telling you now, is this, that it is high time for us to jettison selfishness. It is high time for us to jettison ignorance and embrace light. This is where I'm going to stop so far. This is where I'm going to stop. But before that, I will go on few minutes break. I will go on few minutes break before I will open my lines.
Soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, fighting for freedom, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are fighting for our motherland, by the grace of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, fighting for our rights, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Biafra, we shall conquer. Come to Chinedu, one go on the area. We have one more on a little go. Unyota biara bianesia nyabu kuno with you. Heroes fight like Biafra soldiers. Here Unyota mule. We are soldiers, soldiers of Biafra, in the name of Biafra.
My line officially, I will bring in Mazioke, have some reports with our correspondents in Obibo. Mazi, are you there? Can you hear me? Mazioke, can you hear me? Let me bring him in. Okay, please, our call line. Please call on WhatsApp. Hold the line. I will bring you in. Let me pick this call. Mazi, okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, good evening from here.
Welcome to the program.
Yes,
I can.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Please go on quick so that you are on air. Go on.
Johnathan, can you hear me?
I am hearing you. The whole world is listening. Please go on.
Hello, Mazi Johnathan. Can you hear me?
I am hearing you. The whole world.
Okay, good evening from here. I remain okay for the no see you. I hear from Mama.
Now, as a caller on WhatsApp, please let me announce the lines. I mean, before I continue, our call line. Our call line. Can you hear me now, Mazi? Okay, can you hear me?
Now?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Mazi, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Mazi, Johnathan, can you hear me?
We are.
In our reporter from Obibo, he has some update to give us from Obibo. Please, our reporter from Obibo, are you there? Good evening from here. Yeah, here. Good evening from here. So, yeah, good evening, my beloved brother. You are on to Radio Biafra, being called by Mazi Johnathan Chinedu. Please, the platform is yours. I will go on mute and tell us whatever you have for us from Obibo. Good evening, Mazi from here.
Go on, my brother. Go on.
Just speak up. Go on. Speak up. Little. Sure. Good evening, the good people of the world. I am Mazi Enyimea by name. Honestly, I don't really know where to start from because the thing was terrible. By the favor of the Almighty, I survived the issue of ESRA's protest because I happen to be live in all the activities. At the fateful day, the street 30th of October, that the protest started. It was on the youth back in the protest because we all came forward for a better government. Because of the situation we are in, personally, I am not happy about it. So I take the time to be part of the protest. And in my own capacity as a media person, I also took videos and pictures of what happened, both voice recording and all the rest.
Okay, I think I don't know what happened. The line went off. But let me, our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I have somebody on WhatsApp. Mazi, welcome to the program. We'll call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Welcome to the program. Please start by telling us your name and where you're calling from. Yes.
Yes, my name is Johnathan. I'm calling from the city of Toronto, Canada. Mazi, the assurance you have is that as long as you're on air every evening, the whole world is listening. And I want to thank Chukwokika Biama for the gift of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, for sleeping this honorable task to rebuke this generation from the shackles of condemnation and slavery. Now, there are 6 things I want to make today. I want to make a submission and it's the matter of reiteration of what I have said before in the program.
That's okay. Please hold on. I'll come to you. Hold on. Somebody is speaking. I'll come to you.
Basically, because of what is happening, the little bit that we feeling this way at points in time. Every time I want to speak, I start with the fact that I am still very religious for President the canon under his command. Also is a in Canada. And I want to make this appeal to everybody who is an IPOB and try the 724 officer. Don't let our stand happen. And this very thing to happen. In any capacity that you are having in this problem,
Go on, Maz, go on.
yes, like I said before, I want to tell officers. Everybody should be able to reach where they are standing in this struggle. Because we have a whole lot of issues that has to do with where people stand in this struggle. We are taking our stand to Biafra under the leadership of President Nnamdi Kanu. Following what has been happening in the previous weeks and days, we have come to discover that our own former deputy, we thought that setting up a station in order to aid the opinion to the whole world, which had to pass through the DOS. But after airing his own opinion, saying his own part of the story, I thought that he would have gone mute and hear from our leader, or hear from the people of Biafra. But what we have seen in Christians is the go against of IPOB under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu. The same people that told us to do exactly what we are told to do are now telling us different stories. They have not come to speak the truth that they knew and did not speak when they were principal servants. When they were serving in this business command and control, and we were strictly obeying. That they have got to realize that all what they have been doing since is deceit. That is why I have said it and I am continuing to say it in this struggle that everybody must declare their stand. You cannot be serving IPOB under Nnamdi Kanu. Meanwhile, you are paying allegiance to Utomefo and Ipob. We want everybody to come out very, very clear so that we know how many we are and where we are standing. And as a matter of suggestion, I want to suggest to the DOF make a policy statement concerning what is happening in this struggle. Everybody that is one up in IPOB that has changed his stand or some cold feet. What is happening right now should simply step aside. So everybody is very important. It is very important. We are in freedom fighting. We are not in meeting. And we know the stand of everybody. I am saying this, and I know why I am saying it. And I believe that our leader and they are always this struggle has taken a new turn. Believe me when I talk those people that are ready to lay down their lives to defend the Eastern Territory, the Eastern Security Network. I know that what we are paying, our contribution in IPOB is a token compared to what it will take to keep these men. I'm willing to meet their minimum needs. I am making a suggestion like I did in the morning. Let the monthly dues be increased immediately. In any denomination you pay in any country, at least if it's in Canada, let there be an increment of $20. If it's in the US, additional $20. If it's in Europe, additional €20. Because I come to know in this program, only the monthly dues, $1, there are people that don't want to pay. If it's $100, there are people that will pay it. The same people paying it will also pay it. We don't want to overlabor our men while we don't want to take care of them. So these two suggestions that I've made and these two concerns that I've listed out I want the DOS and the leadership of IPOB to look into it, scrutinize it, and come out with the best possible decision in this whole issue. Now, I will stop you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We pray out for you that whatever you speak the mental on. When we hear, there will not be only hearers, but also doers of the word.
Yes,
We pray to Canada. This is for me along Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi Chiwa. Mazi, okay, are you there? Can you hear me? Please, you continue. Please.
Please. Well, Mazi, you go on. The line is, the platform is yours now. Mazi, you go on, Continue. Or you start afresh.
Oh, right. Okay, let me start afresh. My name is Mazi.
The network, his network is very bad.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's too bad.
It's the network. It's the network.
This is what we are fighting.
That's it. Mazi, okay, can you hear me now, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay.
Your system is really okay.
Yeah, no, I restarted my phone before you weren't hearing me, so I have to restart the phone. It's gone, so I don't know.
Let me see if I can bring him back.
Okay, when you get back to me, you let me know so that we can continue.
Yeah, let me see.
Okay.
The network is bad.
Okay. Caller on WhatsApp, your name? No. What is happening? I pick the call and it's cut. It's from the zoo. Our lines are open. You can call us on our direct line. You can also call us on our WhatsApp lines, which are...
Maz is back. He's back now.
Okay, Maz, can you go on? Can you go on?
Yeah, Maz, go on, because your network is bad, please.
Okay, I have a very good network over here. Let me proceed. I am Mazi Eyiniabayem. I reside in Obibo. I happen to be one of the people that are this place in October. On that very day, to be honest with you, what I saw that day was something very terrible. Actually, the protest started very peaceful. We moved all the way from Obi roundabout down to Express, where we addressed the officer in charge of report, where he addressed us in the place of the DPO. He said that the DPO was not around, so he addressed us, also encouraged us to carry on with which we did. From there we moved on to Oyemiro Junction, where we sang our song. Okay, let me go straight to now. Very peaceful, but all of a sudden on that same Tuesday, being 20th of October, I was at the express here till around after 10, because we were at the express there, people were chanting songs, people were cooking and all the rest of them. I left there after 10. So around between 12 1 o'clock, I received a call after hearing some gunshots that police people and combined team came and attacked the people there. So the youth into running for safety. So at the end of it, the next day when I went to that place, I noticed that a lot of things has gone wrong. But the point of it is that within that space of 2 days that it has happened, Wednesday in particular, after the speech of Governor Wike of Rivers State, blaming the protests on IPOB, which immediately that it was Nigerian youth that was championing the protest, and it was like a nationwide protest. Blaming it on Nigerian youth caused problem, and the way military came into fire on the protest, which led so many groups of fire. I was able to survive the devil of the Almighty, because before me there are so many people with me. Some sustained injury. Some of them died instantly. On that very 22nd, if I'm not mistaken, at Ovibo Express in particular, 3 young men before me were shot down. 1 died a few minutes later. 2 were taken to hospital, and the problem continued to the extent, even as I speak to you now, many of us in Obo have left Obo for safety, because since then they have been looking for people that they think that is responsible for the protest, because we can tagged it on youth, and because of that the military have paid a lot of life over there with the place called Roundabout in Odip. The military went there within Abreva Quarter, Afam Road, Hafia Quarter. They spread blood on both young and old. By the sighted or by the effort of some persons that enabled us to pass through there, we counted no less than 180 dead bodies. That even not their bones are still dead. But within then, the military presence was there, scaring people not to come across. It was just by the effort of some of them that know personally, that led us to be able to see what will happen there under pretense of time. My brother, it was not an easy thing. There in Adam Road, a lot of dead bodies. A young man was shot dead at the Harvey supermarket. Just that they identify him as a knife.
Your network is gone. I don't know, it's saying reconnecting.
More than 300 dead bodies was counted.
Mazi, can you go on, please? Go.
Yeah. So in our own investigation, we counted no less than 300 dead bodies. Both the ones within Afam Road, Roundabout, that were no less than 180. We are not talking about the ones that have been that floated in Imo River.
These are men, women, women, or only men, or women, children, everybody.
Men and young men, but majority of them are young men. Women are also included. As this young lady that is not enough to 20 years that participated in the protest that was shot dead. They shot her just within the neck at roundabout. I saw the girl. She fell down and died instantly. A very fair, plumpy young girl. That was how they lost the life of a young lady. Even to an extent, an ambulance carrying a dead body to deposit on that roundabout. The army people descended on the ambulance man, burnt the vehicle with the dead body, and in fact, it was something I've never experienced in my entire life. And the worst part of it is, even as I speak to you now, they are still adopting our people. They are still arresting our people on daily basis. And the worst part, when they arrest, you don't even know when they are taking them into. Some of them, we don't know their destination, even as we speak. Are dead alive, we don't even know. A lot of people have been destroyed in this process. The parent of destroying worshiping centers. There's a worshiping center in the road we call Timber Road, leading to Express, number 11 Timber. Army people went there and burnt down that very building. The videos are on air. We sent the videos. We shared the video, the picture. There's a worshiping center in the road we call Timber Road, leading to Express, number 11 Timber. Army people went there and burnt down that very building. The videos are on air. We sent the videos. We shared the video, the pictures.
Good evening, wonderful people, great Biafrans, wherever you're listening to us from, lovers of freedom all over the world. I welcome each and every one of you to this very special address this very day. Today's date is the 12th day of December in the year of our Most High Elohim, 2020. The time now approximately is 7 p.m. in the blessed land of Biafra. This is a live presentation on a very special day that Chukwukika has designed, that we must do all we can to save ourselves from extinction, from a people who are determined to come down, to take over the lives of the children of the Most High. A day that we have drawn a line in the sand from which we can never ever retreat. We are not going to surrender our land to Janjaweed. It is not going to happen, not now, not tomorrow, not ever. I welcome each and every one of you, and as I do so, and as it is customary with us here, I will urge you to welcome other people as well, because the whole world is listening. On all our platforms, they are listening. And if you are doing so, it is very, very important that you pay particular attention to the announcements we have to make this evening. Very, very important that we do so. But as always, and before we go any further, we must hand over our proceedings to the Most High. But before I do so, I must always say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. This is a very special broadcast, and of course, we must pray. And prayer we must, this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven, because Chukwukika Biama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke nna nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika Biama onye na-efuwe na aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebede ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro, iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị ndụ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụ naanị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezu oku mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe n'ikwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe, agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise. As I said, this very evening we are going to announce our preparedness to defend the land of Biafra. And having waited for very many years for the governors in our land, the entire East, by which I mean the Southeast and the South-South, to do what their counterparts in Yoruba land did, and even what the terrorist Miyetti Allah also managed to do, which they have failed to do up until this very day, we have decided to take it upon ourselves to defend the land of Biafra. We are determined and we are resolute, and we are not going to stop until we eradicate every trace of Fulani terrorism, every trace of hegemonic Janjaweedism in our midst. Until that happens, we are not going to waver, we are not going to retreat, not 1 inch, not 1 iota. We have come that we may do the bidding of the Most High for that which we were sent, or should I say born, in the first place. We are going to defend our land against the ravages of Fulani terrorism. We are going to defend the lives of our people against state-sponsored extrajudicial killings by the zoo armed forces. We cannot allow what happened in Obi, Buatompo, in Aba, in Faruku, in Emene to happen anymore. It can no longer happen in our land. Today, we are sending a note of warning, or should I say caution, to all those that delight in shedding the blood of Biafrans and innocent people right across the length and breadth of this zoological republic called Nigeria. That from this day onwards, any attempt to kill innocent people will be kindly reciprocated. Any attempt by the zoo army or the police to kill innocent populations the same way they did in Obi will be met in equal measure. Therefore, it has fallen upon this very generation to defend our land against the excesses and ravages of Fulani terrorism and the hegemonic tendencies of the Sokoto Caliphate. For years, our mothers have not been able to go to the farms. Our daughters are being raped and cut into pieces. Everybody is aware of what transpired at Nimbo, at Ozo Wani, what is happening right now in Delta, what is also happening in Ebonyi State, and also in parts of Abia. We cannot allow it to continue. We have cowards and spineless, lily-livered idiots as governors. They have given over our land to the Janjaweed to occupy in perpetuity. This very generation, this very IPOB will not tolerate it. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. We would rather all perish and die than to allow our land to be taken over by the Janjaweed. It cannot happen. This is a warning to all the governors who are conspiring due to one political consideration or the other to give our land to infidels and blood-sucking demons from the Sahel. It cannot happen, not under our watch. It's not going to happen. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. Our invaders, we are being told, come from Senegambia. We are being told they come from Mali. Some are from Niger Republic. Some are from Chad, according to the governor of Kaduna State, El Rufai. Therefore, we are setting up the Eastern Security Network to combat the excesses of these vagabonds and criminals from across the Sahel. Along the same lines as Amotekun, and even the ones set up by the terrorists themselves, Mieti Yala. What we are launching today officially before the congregation of a global audience is the Eastern Security Network. Not a Biafran army, no. Anytime this army will march, we shall let the world know. But for now, and for our present purposes, we are there to defend the land of Biafra against these marauders from the Sahel, against a very determined incursion being led by terrorists, Fulani terrorists to be precise. What we are doing is no different from what Amotekun is seeking to achieve in Yoruba land. What we are doing is not far from what Mieti Yala, the terrorists themselves, are seeking to achieve in the northern part of the damnable Zoological Republic. Our response to the endless cycle of insecurity, lawlessness, mayhem, destruction of lives and properties in Biafra land is the launch of this very Eastern Security Network.